who to go to if they're not getting the right kind of work. So I think that we, as Peter said, at Hogan, we never flagged in terms of our efforts to attract diverse attorneys, and now we are really working, we're redoubling our efforts on the retention front. That's been a tough, it's been tough slogging for the last couple of years, not just with our diverse associates, but with all associates, and especially now that the market is changing, some of our diverse associates have more opportunity than anyone. So holding on to them and making them feel like this is a good place for them to develop professionally is something that we really want to work on, and something that our diversity committee is really focused on. I did want to mention one thing. We often sort of struggle with our summer associates as to what is it they really want to know about diversity at the firm. And we had a summer associate retreat a few years ago where one of our summer associates said, I care deeply about diversity, but I don't want you to talk to me about diversity. I want you to show me diversity. And so, we have made special efforts. I was talking with some of our panelists to say we have our U.S. Summer Associate Retreat next week. And we want to make sure that all of our diverse lawyers are front and center so they can see what their career paths have been and how they are a part of the fabric of the firm without us saying, here is, So I think that was really good advice for us to get from the summer associates. Show me, don't tell me.
Right. Rob?
The only thing I would say is to dovetail this with our prior conversation about getting to know law schools and thinking about ways to broaden selection criteria for your candidates. I would urge you, I'm sure you're doing it already, but in terms of getting to know law schools, I'm sure it's true of William & Mary, I'm sure it's true of the other schools. Our organizations for students of color, diverse students, have some of the highest leadership quotient and tangible results among very talented and able. Our BALSA chapter last year won National BALSA Chapter of the Year and has been the regional chapter for several years in a row. And what that says about leadership capacity and entrepreneurship and all the things that are important to firms. So it dovetails what we talked about before about getting to know schools and how you broaden the field of criteria. The other thing I should say is specifically in response to the question about the mood on diversity and is it less important. I don't think it's an accurate characterization to say that it is less important. I think what's gone on in the job market now in the economy is that candidates are focusing on it maybe in a different way. They're looking at it more from the standpoint of thinking about retention maybe, and is this a place I want to stay long term, as opposed to more the visceral reaction of am I going to accept this firm's offer because of the number of diverse candidates. But I think once they're